I decided to call this press conference on Zoom chat today to talk about Nancy Pelosi and I's relationship and whether, it's become something more than friendship. And, for the sake of her career and her relationship with her constituents back in the States, I thought it'd be important to clear the air and just, sort of talk about it. Yes, we have gone, we're serious. We're going steady. We've been friends for a long time, and now I think it's just, it's one of those progressive things, right? It's become very overly avuncular, if you will. Yeah? She's the teacher, I'm the student. Not that age matters at all, of course. I mean, she's a smoke show, and I'm just happy to be part of the ride. All right. You, sir, in the rumpled shirt there. How'd we meet? I was doing a gig on a Carnival cruise line. A cruise line? Yeah, I think it was. I was coked up out of my mind back then, but I was doing a couple shows, I think, on a Carnival, and Nats had gone over to do a little bit of cruising herself during the Congressional Congress last August, I think, back in the States. Anyway, I saw her bouncing up and down, for the first time ever, thought I saw her more than a friend, her titties were out, and I was like, I'd like to see some of those, in my face, maybe in the bedroom boudoir, if you will. So, kind of just escalated from there, Who else? Yes. Listen, I've already answered that question. You can talk to Boris Johnson about that. I really don't care whether we need to have more black swimmers on the UK national swim team. I don't think that matters, mate. I just don't think that's important. We have a national pandemic going on right now. The amount of black swimmers representing our country, it doesn't really matter. I mean, after all, the actual founder of the Super Soaker was Lonnie Johnson, a black man. And so it makes you wonder if there's not something to the idea, the stereotype, that black people are afraid of water, that the man who created a gun that shoots water happens to be black, and that's all I really had to say about it. It just makes sense, Move on, let's move on. Oh, I hate questions like that, mate. Let's not do that again, all right? All right, last question. Yes, no, it is adorable. You saw us in the park, yeah, Hyde Park, yeah? Yeah, so Nancy and I just finished reading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone together. We thought we'd read books together, it'd be cute like that. It was the Chinese version though, so we finished it with lunch. It's redacted and such. Okay, good? All right, ta-ta. Welcome to the BenBen Show, and happy Inauguration Day, everyone, regardless of who you voted for. Sebastian and I are filming from the safest place I know, my closet. I don't think Antifa would be stupid enough to bomb some of the priceless possessions I have back here. Talking custom bespoke, we're talking Berluti dress boots, we're talking Charvet ties. We have Sills bespoke suits, we have John Loeb suits, custom, semi-custom, and then we have some Edward Greens. What else have we got? I've got Vicuna cashmere blend overcoat. Oh my god, it's lovely. And I got something else. I got an overcoat. Oh yeah, I saw Charlie Rose's overcoat and I told someone to copy it, so I had that. It's all in here. They wouldn't bomb this stuff. This is good stuff. Besides, I'm kind of more moderate. I don't think there's any reason to go after me. I'm just don't have enough followers. No reason to attack my dress clothes, okay? This is like my vault. This is my safe space, all right? With that said, let's go into our sponsors. This episode of the BenBen Show is brought to you by Peace and Unity. It's time, regardless of your politics, to come together as a nation, as Biden says. Come together and end the calls to violence.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
How do you resist the temptation to run up and wring her neck?
The biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized right, to the right.
I thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers. He said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
I'd like to punch him in the face. I said if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
Punch some people in the face!
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
they're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
If you think we're rallying now, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Sebastian, that doesn't look like the right clip, man. That looks like the wrong clip. All right, let's go on to the next one. Also, by the democratic process, another one of our sponsors. Democratic process and our elections. Don't whine just because you didn't get your way in the election cycle. Accept it. Accept it and move on.
As you know, the Constitution gives electors the right to vote for any eligible person.
Any eligible person, no matter which party they belong to.
But it should certainly be someone you consider especially competent.
Especially competent to serve as President of the United States of America.
By voting your conscience, you and other brave Republican electors can give the House of Representatives the option to select a qualified candidate for the presidency.
Again, Sebastian, wrong clip. That just makes the Democrats look so bad, and they're not that bad. They can't be that bad. It looks way too solipsistic, selfish, and hypocritical. It looks ridiculous. No, they're not that. They can't be that bad. No way they could be that bad. Then again, maybe they are.